Welcome to Mason Arena, where we have some Elite Eight action. The Firebirds of Lakota West High School and the Princeton Vikings, both from the GMC, will face off here for the rights to go to the Final Four. I'm Dexter Reese. I'm here with my co-analyst, Alex Dufek. Alex, what can the Firebirds do to get a win here tonight and advance to the Final Four?
Well, honestly, it all comes down to these fast breaks for Lakota West, led by Katie Fox, Zoe Udame, players like Isabella Saunders, Caroline Bailiff. They need to get these three balls in, and that is just what it's going to come down to tonight as we see Zoe Udame tip off against Camry Lowy.
And it's immediately to Kiara Harris off the tip. Now Heaven Sneed. Sneed, a gritty guard. She's going to work on Caroline Bailiff. Backs it out to the top of the key. Swings it over to Lowe. Lowe goes up and over Katie Fox for the first points of the night. Princeton coming out in a trap early. Saunders has it. Now with Bailiff. Long pass to Fox. Fox to Odame down low. Odame going to work. Got it. Zoe Odame over Kiara Harris to bring the game back tied.
Odame just using her momentum, coming off the spin for the easy layup. That's just textbook how you do it.
Now it's Heaven Sneed going to work on Izzy Saunders. Shot from the block off front rim. Rebound Saunders bringing it up the court. Finds Fox on the right wing. Guarded closely by Naja Love Muhammad. Fox going to work. Screen comes from Odame. Tries to find her on the roll. No good. Stolen by Cameron Lowe. Going up. Free layup. And she smokes it. She misses, but offensive rebound by Aaron Thomas. And the putback.
Yeah, great looks by Aaron Thomas as we see Princeton with almost a full court press in this game.
Bringing a lot of pressure. Saunders almost got trapped. Bailiff three, top of the key. No good. And rebounded by Kiara Harris, and Harris bringing it up. That was a quick pull by Bailiff there. Layup by Thomas, no good. And it'll be a foul called on Princeton going West's way on the rebound.
So far, a tragic game for both teams. A lot of missed points, just to be frankly honest, from both teams. We got the missed three from Bailiff, and then a lot of missed layups from Princeton. Definitely going to have to hustle in those threes if you're Lakota West.
Yeah, Princeton
get those layups in.
Yeah, Princeton had some easy opportunities. So inbound from Fox goes to Bailiff. Back to Fox, going up the court. She'll back it out. And it's stolen by Aaron Thomas. She has it going up, guarded by Bailiff. Reverse layup, got it. 6-2 Vikings early. But it's Sydney Williams going quick the other way. No good on that layup. Princeton going fast. It's Thomas again, draws a foul, and one! Aaron Thomas. 8-2 early for the Princeton Vikings, chance to make it 9.
This is just not a good sign for Lakota West. This defense needs to step up. You cannot slack behind when it comes to getting back to play this defense after a make or a miss offensively. So we see Aaron Thomas from the free throw line.
Number one free throw shooter in the GMC at 86%. Been a great year for her.
And 47
just as a whole,
field.
She's got offers from just about everywhere. She misses that free throw. Kind of surprising. So West trying to break this trap. They do. Odame has it. In the left corner, goes up. No good. And it's Heaven Sneed on the rebound. Uh-oh. Aaron Thomas again. Aaron Thomas already has 8 points, and timeout called by Coach Jay Chadwell. He does not like this start for the Firebirds.
This is exactly what you wanted to prevent. Aaron Thomas getting hot. She is already hot this game, having 8 of 10 for the Vikings. I'm extremely surprised Chadwell hasn't or didn't pick up on Aaron Thomas so far this game. But we will head to break as Princeton is up 8. It is 10-2 here in the Elite Eight.
We'll welcome you back to Mason Arena here. Firebirds took their first time out, down 10-2 early here in this first quarter. Odame has it. Katie Fox pauses on the three. No good. Not even close on that one. And it'll be out of bounds. Whoa! It'll be Princeton basketball, and that is just flat out wrong. Naja Love Muhammad touched the ball and hit it out of bounds.
Yeah, I definitely disagree with that call as well, but looks like the ref was just on a very bad angle.
Yeah, bad angle, I guess. Yeah. We had a good angle of it from where we're standing up here, and that was pretty clear, but regardless, Princeton going to work on the offensive end. Heaven Sneed wide open for three, takes it. Ooh. No good. A rebound by Lowe off the bottom of the backboard. Another second chance. That'll be Naja Love Muhammad, I believe, on the second chance points. Fox going fast, finds Odame. Can't get the handle. Just West sloppy passing early. Just needs to get locked back in. This is not the basketball they've been playing over these playoffs. Down 10 already.
West might be seeing some ghosts here. Last matchup they faced Princeton, they lost in the regular season.
They had some turnover problems in that game too. Already hurting them this game. It's Muhammad off the pick and roll. Sneed, they'll give her the open three again, and that time she capitalizes. Evan Sneed, only a 25% three-point shooter on the season, hits the open one there. And West just trying to get through this press, and Zoe Odame goes up and gets the layup. Finally breaks that scoring drought for West. She has all four of their points early. Sneed again, an open three. Whoa, no good on that one. So Fox with the rebound, taking it up the court. Sydney Williams, open three, no good, but she gets her own miss. Finds Nielsen at the top of the key, takes the shot, off front rim, Rebound Muhammad. So Princeton will slow it down here, give it to their point guard, Evan Sneed.
Evan Sneed just having this ball game in her hands tonight, or this morning actually.
Yeah, Princeton satisfied to have her be the main ball carrier, the main distributor, as the pass is knocked down by Odame, but recovered by Harris. Harris for three. Got it! Yara Harris can't give her open look. She's the third best three-point shooter in the GMC at 44%. Princeton still in the press. Fox, though, open down the lane. Trap gets to her, gets it away to Saunders. Firebirds trying to find something on the offensive end. Pass nowhere, close to a West player. All the way up the court for Princeton, and Muhammad smokes the layup. It'll be West basketball. It was a nice steal by Aaron Thomas on Princeton's defensive end. Got it up down the court, but no good on the layup. Been a fast-paced game so far, 18-4 for Princeton. An unexpected start. They'll take a timeout here. Want to slow the game down a little bit. We'll be back with you in just a moment here on West Student Broadcasting. All right, and we'll return here from Mason Arena. Alex, Firebirds down big here early. What's been the issue here that's allowed Princeton to go on this run?
It's been only one thing, Dexter. These passes, these fast break passes, to the interior needs to be changed. That's all. That's the only thing it has come down to tonight is these steals on these passes. Everyone's been doing it. Needs
Bailiff
to change.
picks up her dribble, but finds Odame. Odame no good on the layup, but Fox draws a foul on the offensive rebound. It'll be called on Naja Muhammad. And can't tell if they'll call it a shooting foul or if West will inbound. Some confusion here for the referees, bringing in some subs here. Still some confusion. West will inbound here. Finally got things sorted out. It'll be Bailiff trying to get the ball in. No one getting open for the Firebirds. Finally finds Katie Fox. Odame, ball goes off her hands, but she recovers. She has it going to work. And draws a foul. That'll be called on Cameron Lowe. She was going to work on the junior forward, Simone Smith. Got past her on the crossover and threw a charge, or a blocking foul from the help. So Zoe Odame will get sent to the line. Been a 75% free throw shooter this season. Good for 5th best in the conference, but she'll miss that one. Yeah, Firebirds really need to find some more steady offense here.
Odame is definitely good at using. She'll make that one. So Princeton will take this ball.
It'll be Sneed up at the logo.
Guarded by Katie Fox. She's been a perimeter defense.
Finds. That's Simone Smith on the back cut, so it'll be another bucket for Princeton. Long pass to Katie Fox. She hauls it in. She's double teamed here. Gets it away to Bailiff. Bailiff, Odame, mid-range, got it. Zoe Odame has all of the Firebirds' points here.
Definitely need to spread out this ball. Maybe Katie Fox, Bailiff, anyone. Someone needs to step up for Lakota West.
Now, Katie Fox, she's definitely been the focal point here of this Princeton defense. Princeton slowing it down here on their offensive end. Sneed just dribbling it out. Whoa, open three for Simone Smith, and she got it! This Princeton offense is clicking. 23 points already. Still have a minute and a half to go in this first quarter. Odame has it now, guarded by Brockman. Screen comes from Nielsen. Over to Reese Johnson. Reese Johnson driving and one! Reese Johnson. She scores most of her points from beyond the arc, but that time she drives and draws a foul and the bucket.
Amazing physical presence by her. Getting down dirty, getting doubled, and making the and one. Beautiful work by her.
See Kennedy Griffin check in. She really has not played very much here in these playoffs, but she's a good rebound getter, and I have a feeling that's why she's in right now. West kind of just been getting out physical down low, and that is Kennedy Griffin's specialty, is getting the tough boards, getting second chance opportunities, playing good defense. Little defensive miscommunication there between Reese Johnson and Kennedy Griffin, but errant pass trying to capitalize on the open player for Princeton. Pass goes right out of bounds, so it'll be West ball. So Fox bringing it up the court. No points for her tonight. Stark contrast to her last game. She had 26 points against Springboro earlier this week in that Sweet 16 victory. She has the ball now, guarded by Eva Brockman. Gives it to Reese Johnson. Reese, ooh, offensive foul. Yeah, definitely threw a little bit of an elbow there on Cameron Lowe.
Yeah, I definitely saw a little bit of a reaching by Lowe before that, but the ref didn't call it, so that'll be the team's second foul, while Princeton has 4.
Princeton really just come into this game perfectly. 23-10 here in this first quarter. They start fast. Coach D. Davis had a great game plan coming into this one, clearly. Heaven Sneed bringing it up the court, unpressured. Fox sloughing off her. She's given her the three if she wants it, but Sneed not taking it. She already hit one earlier this game. It looks like Princeton might just be content to take that last shot. Fox finally comes up, brings a little bit of pressure. Double team comes.
Oh, wide open three. It's no good.
No good. Rebound, though. Heaven Sneed gets it. So down to about 20 seconds. Kiara Harris going to work. Now back up to Sneed at the logo. It'll be Aaron Thomas going to work, guarded by Odame. Odame been so good at shutting down the other team's best player. Contested step back three, way off. Oh my goodness. Aaron Thomas has had a great start, but that was a terrible shot. Went into the supports for the hanging hoop here at Mason Arena.
Yeah, it looks like Odame might have got a hand on that.
Maybe, or just a really good contest. That was a gutsy shot by Aaron Thomas. She was super contested. And a bad pass by Caroline Bailiff.
Oh.
And it'll be a foul called on Caroline Bailiff. Aaron Thomas got the ball off that bad pass from Bailiff, and Bailiff recovered, able to contest the shot, but gets called for a blocking foul. Looked like she might have had her feet set, but it was close there. Give the offense the benefit of the doubt in those scenarios usually.
Definitely a close call as she sinks that in.
That was right at the end of this first quarter. There's only half a second remaining. So that was definitely bad play there by Caroline Bailiff. Just panicked, tried to get the ball out, and gave Princeton 2 free points here. Push it to 25-10. Half-court heave by Bailiff is no good. So after the end of that first period, it has been all Princeton, 25-10 here after 8 minutes. We'll be back with you for the second quarter here in just a few moments. So we'll return here. 8 minutes to go in this first half. Firebirds down big early.
Princeton coming out in a full court press once again.
They have really wanted to give pressure on the Firebirds, but it results in an open three for Sydney Williams. First three of the night for West.
Ava Brockman tried to guard that, but she was just too late for that one to go in.
And that's kind of the price you pay here for Princeton when you have, definite miscommunication there. Cameron Lowe tried to give the ball to Aaron Thomas, but Thomas cut one way and the ball went another, so it'll be Firebird ball here. Chance to get a little bit of momentum here early. But, yeah, as I was saying, Princeton plays a really aggressive defense, and it results in a lot of double teams, quick rotations, and it'll get players open for the opposing team, especially from beyond the arc a lot.
So far, this Princeton defense is working spectacular against this fast-paced offense for Lakota West. And that's a three from Katie Fox.
Oh, nearly. And a three for Princeton in response.
That's my
Eva
Andrew
Brockman.
Can't say her name enough.
Caroline Bailiff has it. Guarded by Kiara Harris. And a tough bucket for Caroline Bailiff. Gets her on the board.
That tough finish.
Can see the boys basketball team here getting hyped for the girls. They have a game later today up at UD Arena. The boys team showing some support.
Here's the defensive chance going on. Wes.
Saw the West fans wanted a 5-second violation, but they won't get it, and Cameron Lowe will take it right to the bucket.
So it's once again a 15-point game.
Firebirds going fast. Saunders, though, will back it out. Double comes. Fox, open three.
Oh.
No good. Offensive rebound, Sydney Williams. And a travel called. I did not see
I don't know about that.
pivot foot move, but they'll say on that little pump fake she moved both feet there. Called for a travel.
Maybe she lifted up her pivot foot a little bit, but I'm not exactly sure. I didn't see anything, but the refs were on the floor were not.
Her feet were kind of covered by a Princeton player from up here, but
Yeah.
So 30-15 here. Firebirds really just need to play better defense.
Looks like they are. Stolen by Katie Fox.
Katie Fox with the steal, and she has wide open lane. Passes off to Odame. And that's the intelligence of Katie Fox there here. Just great basketball IQ. She could have went up there, but passes it off to Odame, who's able to get the easy layup. Deep three from Aaron Thomas.
Oh.
No good. And it's Jordan Champion who hauls it in off the miss. Gritty play, and that ball will go out of bounds. So 2 threes jacked up by Princeton on that possession. Neither of them will go. Firebirds have it. And Firebirds really just need to settle into their game here. Down 13, been allowing a lot of points. West only allows 33 points per game. They've already allowed 30 in this one.
Yeah, it looks like Lakota West is settling a little bit better. Definitely their defense is in these last 2 possessions for Vikings.
And it'll be a foul called on Kiara Harris off ball. Fouled Zoe Odame.
The team is first in the second period.
West down 13 here. They're just a string of a couple buckets away from making this a close game again.
Oh, yeah.
The second quarter felt a lot closer than that first. Katie Fox trying to get the run started with a three. Got it! Katie Fox from the left wing three. And nearly stolen by Sydney Williams. But it goes off the hands of Kiara Harris. It'll be West ball anyway. Feels some momentum building for the Firebirds.
Oh, yeah. That's what you see from this Lakota West defense against most teams. They are great making that pressure, even if you're down by 10 points.
They get a lot of steals. So West down 10. What do they got? Bailiff going to work on Thomas. Switches on to Brockman. Now it's Fox on the left wing. Going to work on Kiara Harris.
Ooh.
She'll drive. Foul called on Kiara Harris. Coach Davis of Princeton, none too happy with that call.
Her second personal foul.
See Eli Dunn of the boys team in the stand calling for a tech on the Princeton coach. She's been letting the refs hear it on this end of the floor when Princeton has been called for fouls. So Bailiff gets the inbound. Finds Fox. Katie Fox goes up. Ooh, no good on the layup. Looked like she was trying to draw the foul from Aaron Thomas. Maybe a little too focused on that. Thomas drives, misses, but rebound there by Cameron Lowe. Gets the second chance points. She has 6. Now Bailiff with it on the left wing. Odame
From 3.
pulls up for 3, and she got it! Zoe Odame for 3. 13% three-point shooter on the season.
12 points for her tonight.
Guarding Aaron Thomas. Thomas went for the pull-up mid-range, but missed. So single-digit deficit.
Oh, no.
And Fox, just kind of an ill-advised pass there. And wow, foul called. Can't really tell on who. It looked like he pointed at Isabella Saunders. But he'll say it's on Katie Fox. Looked like both players kind of fell to the ground, but
yeah, I don't know about that one, ref.
Fox takes the foul. It was a physical play, but kind of looks like both teams were getting physical. So Sneed gets it on the inbound, guarded by Zoe Odame. Sneed gets around Odame, and it's blocked by Sydney Williams. And Zoe Odame was wide open down the court, but Saunders missed it. She finds Williams, though. No good. Princeton coming back up the court. Aaron Thomas has the ball. Guarded by Odame. Now it's with Lowe. 9-point deficit for the Firebirds. See Dee Davis all the way out on the court screaming at her players.
Definitely some miscommunication on what play they're running.
At Princeton, a little bit just slow on this possession. You've seen them be assertive on offense. Definitely a little confusion here. Evan Sneed, nearly stolen on her pass to Lowe. But Lowe goes up and a tough bucket. Oh, and they'll call an offensive foul on Cameron Lowe.
That's exactly what you want to see if you look on the West. As she's trying to recover from that offensive foul. It was a super physical play, nevertheless.
Third personal foul for Kiara Harris already here in the first half. She'll check out of the game. Coach Davis wants to make sure that she is available.
Yeah, you definitely need her in these last couple of minutes of the game if Lakota West comes back, and I'm sure they will.
Yeah, already brought it down to just a 9-point deficit. Gives it to Fox. Fox over to Nielsen. Nielsen driving on Lowe. Swings it around the baseline. Easily stolen by Aaron Thomas. Thomas been everywhere defensively tonight. Offensively, too. Has 10 points. And it's Lowe driving. A foul called on Katie Fox.
Katie Fox was trying to help with the double team, but ended up fouling her. That'll be the team's second. So she will take 2 from the free throw line. Definitely need her to miss at least, hopefully both, but at least one.
So Lowe will go to the line. Misses that one. Scoreboard says 34-23. I do not think Princeton has 34 points. Some confusion.
So we will have 32 on our screen until something is fixed.
I got some confusion here for the Mason crew running this game. Second shot for Cameron Lowe will rattle in. Whoa, Sydney Williams, deep three. Got it! Sydney Williams. No hesitation.
That was guarded by Simone Smith. She just wasn't close enough to her. Talk about a deep three that was. Almost from the corner.
Yeah, Sydney Williams been a great three-point shooter in these playoffs. Evan Sneed going to work. Whoa! Swatted by Sydney Williams. And a deep pull-up three is all net for Aaron Thomas.
Aaron Thomas! That looked like 26
absolutely
feet.
Pure shot. We'll make it 38-26. Eva Brockman. Oh, from the logo, no good. Heat check there for Sydney Williams. In the corner is Simone Smith, and she hits a three to take the lead for Princeton back to 15.
So under 45 seconds to go here.
Nearly stolen by Thomas. Now it's Odame with the ball. West had numbers. Jada Nielsen pump fakes the three, going to work on Heaven Sneed. And we'll say she stepped out of bounds. Firebirds collapsing here. They built some momentum in the second quarter, but Princeton just bounced back 2 threes. Make it 41-26.
This halftime talk for West is going to have to be loud. Let's say less.
Still some just confusion for me here. I'm pretty sure that Princeton actually has 39 points, but they gave them 2 on a foul earlier, but I didn't think that they actually got the bucket. Like, I agree with that. They shot 2 free throws, but they gave her 2 points.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
So, interesting error there.
Definitely surprised Chavo hasn't picked that up yet. He hasn't probably looked at
there's no one on the floor noticed.
Honestly, it might be a game changer.
Yeah, if this game comes down to being a close game, we'll have to look back on that scoreboard error. Neva Brockman saves it, draws a foul. Pass it off to Aaron Thomas. Thomas puts up a shot, draws some contact. So Reese Johnson will get the foul called on her. Princeton has just really come out to play tonight. State runner-up last season. Lost only by 3 to Pickerington Central in the state championship. They want to bounce back. They want a state championship. It'll be a tough road to get there. Got to get past this game, and then winner of this game will face either 1 seed Wadsworth or 2 seed Mentor from Region 1 in the Final Four. That will be a tough contest, and then would face presumably Fairmont in the state championship. Fairmont, a great team. But West going to work, and Eva Brockman stole the ball from Reese Johnson, but draws a foul trying to pick the ball up.
So 12 seconds left in this first half of play.
Gotta imagine Firebirds would love a 3, really just any kind of bucket. Down by 16.
Definitely a 3 is needed.
And they've hit them. Sydney Williams hit some 3s. Katie Fox had one. Screen comes from Kenzie Griffin. Reese Johnson going to work, short time, and she dribbles out the clock. And Dee Davis is absolutely livid with the referee. She has been in their face all night. And, well, there's a Princeton foul on the court, or a Princeton fan on the court. Referees will make sure he gets off. Dee Davis still screaming at the ref. Somehow no technical has been called. Wow. Unbelievable. Halftime will start. Teams will go back into the locker room. See the ref talking to the scorers table right now.
Yeah.
So, a chaotic end.
Talk about a crazy first half of basketball.
Yeah, and the craziest part is that Princeton is up 16 on the Firebirds, so we'll head to the half. We'll be back with you in about 10 minutes for 16 more minutes of action. And we are ready for second half action at Mason Arena. Princeton up 16 over the Firebirds after the first half. 16 more minutes to go. Firebirds trying to punch their ticket to the Final Four. Princeton starting with the ball. Thomas has it. Double comes. Finds Heaven Sneed. Sneed. Nice pass to Naja Muhammad. Wow, Heaven Sneed. Great play there. She only averages 0.8 assists per game. But showing a really nice passing ability there. Now it's Isabella Saunders guarded by Sneed on the other end on the left wing. Spins, goes back inside, gives it to Odame. Odame step back three, no good. Rebound Kiara Harris. Now Sneed has it on the left wing. Not even moving her feet. And free air ball by Cameron Lowe.
Just talking about threes for Princeton. Princeton is 55% from the three in the first half. That is truly insane.
They had 6 threes in the first half. They only shoot 31% from three as a team. That's 4th in the GMC. Bailiff has it, guarded by Lowe. And one thing that's apparent here is that Princeton is just so much bigger than the Firebirds.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of height, it's just glaring. But Odame going around, gives it to Saunders. Saunders swings it around to Fox. Katie Fox gives it to Odame. Odame going to work on Harris. Spins, goes up, no good. Harris rebound, gives it to Thomas. Aaron Thomas going up, cuts to the middle. Nice move, no good on the lay. Sneed, gritty play for the rebound. Now it's Kiara Harris going down, getting big. And one. Looks like she kind of threw the shoulder. Thought maybe that would be an offensive foul, but
yeah, the Vikings have definitely been getting away with a lot of foul calls like that.
It's been a physical game. So Kiara Harris, head to the stripe for one. Got it. So it'll be a 21-point Princeton lead. Firebirds have been able to score. They just haven't been able to play defense. Vikings are just not missing their shots. Bailiff has it. Muhammad switches onto her. Bailiff drives to the lane, gives it to Odame. Odame guarded by Kiara Harris. Brings it up to the logo, slowing it down. West in some 5-out spacing right now. Odame sizing up Harris, goes down, got it! Wow. Zoe Odame, 14 points. Done half the scoring for the Firebirds tonight. Nearly stolen by Saunders, gives it to Lowe, and they'll call a block again. Caroline Bailiff is distraught.
She's getting targeted, maybe.
I mean, it's just really surprising that none of these have been offensive fouls. I mean, her feet looked pretty planted to me.
Yeah, these refs might just be from Princeton. I'm not sure.
We won't go that far.
No, won't go that far?
No.
So Princeton, she'll make her first free throw.
And see Dee Davis, she's just relentless with her players. Gets on them a lot. She, the Princeton grad, McDonald's All-American, former WNBA player, was 3-time All-SEC at Vanderbilt. She was a great basketball player herself, trying to mold these players.
Yeah, and she does well at it. Look at this Princeton team going to work.
Odame going to work again, trying to find someone to give the ball to. Finds Katie Fox. Screen comes from Odame. Fox off the screen, nearly had it. Ball is loose, and Sydney Williams got it. And it'll be West basketball still. Looks like Heaven Sneed might have got a piece of it, sent the ball out of bounds.
Yeah, great rebound by her for Lakota West. She need to work on getting more of these rebounds in the paint.
Gives it to Bailiff. Deep three, way off. Fox gets it way off again. 2 straight air balls for West. Down 21. You cannot be making plays like that. And you can just kind of feel the time slipping away almost halfway through this third quarter. And Princeton has built their lead. And wide open is Naja Muhammad right under the basket. Just no defensive presence for the Firebirds at all tonight.
So that'll be her 6th point of the game. Katie Fox controlling this offense. You need something here now.
She only has 3 points tonight. It's not even that she's been missing. She just hasn't even been able to get open for shots.
Now
she has the ball now. Bailiff for 3. Foul. Oh! 4-point play chance for Caroline Bailiff, and maybe that's the spark the Firebirds need. Huge play will send Bailiff a 74% free throw shooter to the line.
Now this is the type of momentum switch you need for Lakota West. So if she makes this, Lakota West is down 19 points.
And now what you really need is to couple, good offensive plays like that with some defensive stops. And timeout called by Coach Davis for Princeton. So once they talk after that 4-point play, it'll be Vikings 51, Firebirds 32. Little under halfway through this third quarter. So we're back here. Mason Arena. Firebirds trying to get a comeback. Erin Thomas trying to keep them from it. She passes to Naja Muhammad, and wow, nice play by Naja Muhammad. Second team All-GMC selection.
What a crazy pass. That pass was in between Caroline Bailiff's hands.
Isabella Saunders, no pressure. Defense nowhere to be found on that mid-range shot. It's her first points of the night. See Cameron Lowe handling the ball, guarded by Jada Nielsen. She'll drive, loses the handle, recovers it, and it's Kiara Harris. Might have had a 3, but mishandled the ball a little bit. Now it's Heaven Sneed up at the logo, and she'll slow things down. Gives it to Harris. Harris finds Lowe. Lowe goes up, reverse layup, nowhere close. Muhammad offensive rebound. Now Sneed has it. Goes up for about a 5-foot shot and hits it. Firebirds just allowing too many offensive rebounds. Screen by Odame. Fox has it, gives it to Odame, rolling off the screen. Back to Fox up at the Mason logo. Bailiff has it. Odame looked for a 3 maybe, but will instead attack. Can't find the rim on that shot. Kiara Harris playing good defense. Harris, just a really big player. 6 foot, wide set, very strong. And Erin Thomas nearly had an and one on that drive, but will head to the line for 2 instead.
Firebirds.
Just feels like even when the Firebirds make some nice offensive plays, Princeton is there to answer. West just cannot get a stop. Already allowed 55 points. This is a team that only allows 33 per game. So first shot from Aaron Thomas, no good. We'll see Sydney Williams and Reese Johnson check in for the Firebirds. Bailiff and Odame will come out.
Just 2 minutes left of this third quarter. West needs to make these in.
So sub will come in. Eva Brockman check in for Aaron Thomas. Aaron Thomas definitely been putting on a show tonight, showing why she has so many offers. She has Oregon, Georgia, Syracuse, North Carolina. List goes on and on. But Katie Fox going to work right now, gives it to Saunders. Saunders pull up mid-range. All net on that shot. So she has 4 here. Princeton been happy to slow it down a little bit on offense here in this second half with such a big lead, up 20 as we tick towards the end of the third quarter. Sneed, no defense, little miscommunication. She goes up for the layup. A little too high on that shot, can't find the rim. Nielsen bringing it in transition, gives it to Fox. Katie Fox, 3 from the top of the key, no good. Rebounded by Eva Brockman. And Princeton will slow it down once again. Cameron Lowe dribbling down the clock. Princeton might be wanting to look for that last shot of the quarter here as we have about 40 seconds remaining. Sneed, a little bit of pressure from Saunders. Nearly stolen by Reese Johnson there. Eva Brockman, wide open 3. No good, in and out. Now Fox going down, about 20 seconds left. And she'll slow up, see if the Firebirds try and look for the last shot. Fox picked up her dribble, passes it off to Sydney Williams. Williams guarded by Muhammad. Screen comes from Nielsen. Now Saunders with the ball. Short time. Katie Fox has to shoot. Oh, nowhere close. And looked like the Firebirds might have just lost track of time there. Just let the third quarter run out on them. So Princeton will build their lead even more. 56-36 is your score after 3. We'll be back for 8 more minutes of action here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Eight minutes to go in this Elite 8 matchup. Sydney Williams, quick 3. Got it. Nothing but net for Sydney Williams. Cuts the lead to 17. Firebirds will need a couple plays like that with a couple stops. And foul called on Kennedy Griffin quickly. See Coach Shadwell telling her, keep the hands out. Don't play defense with your hands. They brought Griffin in and have her matched up on Aaron Thomas. Thomas has 15 tonight. And Thomas going to work on Griffin. Kind of blows by her, goes to the rim, draws a foul again. She's been to the line a lot tonight. Definitely been demanding for the Firebirds. I'll call that foul on the floor. I thought that was a shooting foul. But Champion will inbound the ball. Champion only 5'4". Played a couple minutes tonight when Sneed has needed a rest. And Najee Muhammad nowhere close on that layup. Tried to post up. Now it's Fox. Williams again. Looked for the three, pump fakes. Oh no. And Griffin still has the ball, and nice job by Kennedy Griffin. It'll be a jump ball. It'll go Princeton's way. It was a nice play by Griffin nonetheless. Kind of fumbled the pass, but she's able to recover, get a jump ball, but will be Princeton's possession either way.
Yeah, really surprised she didn't get that stolen from her. There was around 3 Princeton players around her.
So Cam Lowe, free pass to the basket and one. Foul called on Isabella Saunders. And Princeton is putting the Firebirds to bed right now. Chance to extend the lead back to 20.
Definitely not a good sign for Lakota West. Firebirds still have 4 timeouts, so they can use those. As Preston has 3, as she makes her final free throw in.
Free throw from Lowe is good. And Saunders will check out. Odame will check in. Zoe Odame been the offensive catalyst for the Firebirds tonight. She has 14 points.
Yeah, you definitely need her.
Really need some threes. And Fox heaves it to Kennedy Griffin in the middle, and Griffin with the jumper. Kennedy Griffin trying to play aggressive defense. Tiara Harris has it. Griffin gets a hand on it. It'll stay with Princeton.
Katie Fox trying to command her team before it's passed in.
So Aaron Thomas inbounding the ball. It'll be a foul on Kennedy Griffin. Wow. Refs on this end of the floor have been a little bit whistle happy all night in favor of both teams. Just calling a lot of fouls. Firebirds already have 4 fouls.
Yeah.
Not even 2 minutes in. That is not a recipe for success. Don't want to give Princeton those free points here, trying to make a comeback down 18. So Heaven Sneed will come in. Inbounds it, gives it to Muhammad. And it'll be another foul. So Princeton will enter the bonus already. A minute and 23 seconds into the fourth quarter. Muhammad rattles the first one in. Muhammad misses that shot. It'll, looks like be a foul on Heaven Sneed.
The team's first in the fourth period.
So Katie Fox will take the ball up the court. Does she have some magic? Down 19, 6.5 to go on her high school career. Unless she can work some magic. Hands it to Sydney Williams. Williams misses the shot. Odame, offensive rebound, and the second chance bucket. And timeout called by West. Odame has 16 points tonight. So Chadwell trying to draw up an improbable comeback. We'll be back with you for the final 6 and change here of this Elite Eight matchup. So Firebirds down 17. Running out of time to save their season. Cam Lowe bringing it up the court. Firebirds playing aggressive defense. Lowe, no good on that shot, but they allow Muhammad to get the offensive rebound. And a three coming from Aaron Thomas, no good. And another offensive rebound by Princeton. Kiara Harris gets it. Firebirds need to be stronger on the boards. Now it's back with Thomas, guarded by Williams.
Thomas letting her offense set up.
2 future D1 players, and it's stolen by Katie Fox. Fox coming down the court. Muhammad behind her. Williams for 3. No good. Gets her own miss. Reese Johnson for 3. No good. Odame with the offensive rebound, and she misses 3 missed opportunities.
Wow.
For the Firebirds. And that is just indicative of what's been happening tonight for West. Even Odame missing. She hits those putbacks so often. 55% on her shots this season, number 2 in the conference. We'll see a Princeton player. That's Cameron Lowe. Retying her shoe there. So a little pause in the game. See Aaron Thomas come out of the game. Looks like she might be having some problems with something. Maybe it looks like her hand might be bleeding and it got on her jersey. So
yeah.
Officials timeout.
Officials will call timeout here while Aaron Thomas's jersey situation is getting sorted out.
OHSAA is really strict when it comes about blood.
Yeah,
Can't
especially
blood anything.
You get Elite Eight game, they're going to be extra strict about pretty much everything they do.
Yeah.
So Firebirds still not bringing full court pressure. They'll let Aaron Thomas bring it up. Looks like they might be setting up a half-court trap here, though. Kennedy Griffin, she shades over. Trap comes. Long pass picked off by Reese Johnson, and she'll settle it down. Slow break for the Firebirds. Bailiff bringing it up, guarded by Muhammad. Screen comes by Griffin. Bailiff pull up 3. It gets blocked by Lowe, but Odame gets it. Odame back out to Bailiff.
So just 5 minutes left of this game.
Katie Fox. Pressure comes. It'll be a foul called on Kiara Harris. Harris got a couple D1 looks herself. Jackson State, NKU. She's second team all GMC. She's been everywhere defensively tonight, and Harris will check out after that foul.
That was her 4th personal foul. So she will likely not get in the game again unless she's needed.
Fox wanted the 3, pumps and then passed off to Bailiff. Now Fox has it again. Step back, pull up 3. No good. A little too strong on that shot. Hits back iron. Heaven Sneed with the ball now bringing it up the court. Can see Cameron Lowe coming down the right lane, limping a little bit, definitely showing some discomfort, and foul called on Kennedy Griffin.
So
Say they got Snead's hand. D. Davis just, up 17 in an Elite 8 game and just give her players no grace. Just in their ears constantly, demands excellence. Coaching like that is what gets you to these points in the season. As Heaven Snead misses her first free throw. Only a 38% free throw shooter this season. Definitely not her spot on the floor. Really not too much of a scorer in general. Averages 4.7 points per game, but she gets 2.5 steals and gets rebounds too. And only being 5'5", she's definitely a gritty player, a very good defender. Carved herself out this starting role. One of the only seniors on this team.
Just goes to show you how good these Vikings are going to be next year.
Yeah, only 2 seniors really get minutes. It's Heaven Snead and Jordan Champion, both pretty small guards. And obviously their star player, Aaron Thomas, is a sophomore. And she'll get that rebound as the Princeton fans start getting loud. They can feel a wind coming on. 4 minutes left. Timeout called by Coach D. Davis for the Vikings. So Princeton up 18. Short time on the Firebird season. A little under 4 minutes to go here. So Princeton with the ball here. Time running out on this game. Looking right now like Princeton will advance to the Final Four for the second year in a row. But game's not over yet. There's time. Firebirds can definitely hit the three. And they'll need to in a high volume. And we'll see. Reese Johnson thought she would maybe go up. And Isabella Saunders, no foul called. Oh, no. Ooh. Naja Muhammad just fell into a split. Yeah, wet spot on the floor, I guess. Could not have felt good.
Yeah, last game we had here at Mason, they were dealing with wet spots as well.
Yeah. Saw 3 Firebirds end up piled up on each other.
Yeah.
That game earlier this week, the win over Springboro.
That was crazy.
In that win over Springboro, it just looks like 2 totally separate teams for the Firebirds. Firebirds were hitting the 3 at a high clip. Katie Fox had 26 points. She only has 3 points tonight. Firebirds would need to go fast to have any chance here, but the Princeton defense has just been relentless. You'll see Odame going to work here on Brockman. Picks up her dribble. Saunders resets. She's guarded by Muhammad. Gives it to Odame. Odame deep 3, no good. Rebound, Thomas. And the Princeton fans giving their team an ovation for this presumable Elite 8 W. So Princeton will head on to face the winner of Region 1, Wadsworth or Mentor, barring something improbable from the Firebirds, but Aaron Thomas going to work guarded by Reese Johnson. Johnson commits a foul, trying to go for the ball.
What a season for these girls. I mean, just a great season to end on if you're a senior. Beautiful record, beautiful team, and you can't do better than this.
And Firebirds looking like they'll end with a 20-6 overall record, 14-3 in the GMC. But 2 of those losses coming from this Princeton team. First time was a 7-point loss. Pretty close game, just couldn't get it finished. Had some turnover problems, and it's been pretty similar tonight. But this time they're down 20 as Aaron Thomas knocks down both her free throws. Definitely not as close of a game. This Firebirds defense has really been struggling today. And Bailiff nearly loses the ball. Saunders, nice pass, nice cut by Odame, and she can't even find the rim. There'll be a foul called, looks like on Princeton. Be on it. Aaron Thomas. So 2 minutes to go. 63-43 is your score. As Bailiff inbounds, can't find anyone. Got to watch out for the 5-second violation, but finds it for Fox. But it's stolen by Heaven Sneed. Saunders quickly fouls. I don't know if intentional fouls are the move. I can't really tell if that's what she was doing or if she just wanted the ball, but down 20, I think you're past the benefit of intentionally fouling.
Yeah.
Been an unfortunate game. Princeton got out to that huge lead early, and their lead has stayed just about there. Firebirds have remained relatively even with them since then. We'll see Naja Muhammad check out, do a little dance on the bench. She knows what this means for this team. Final 4 opportunities. She's had a very nice game tonight. Finds Sydney Williams. Now with Fox. Big story of the night is Katie Fox. Only 3 points as, wow, Heaven Sneed shoves Izzy Saunders to the ground.
Yeah, you definitely can't do that. That was bad.
Jay Chadwell talking with Izzy Saunders and Katie Fox, and we'll see Heaven Sneed check out after that foul. Gives her coach a hug, celebrates with her teammates. Huge win over a conference rival for Princeton. Bailiff has it, pulls up for 3, way off. Very contested shot.
Yeah, you can definitely tell these Vikings are going to go far in these playoffs. Might even make the finals, who knows?
Already made the Final 4. We got 1 game to go against either a 1 or 2 seed from Region 1.
Yeah.
As Katie Fox will tip that ball out of bounds. But we'll face a 1 or 2 seed. We'll see Cameron Lowe check out. We'll see Jada Nielsen and Caitlin Voss check in, giving the seniors some opportunities. Check out these younger players. Give Voss and Nielsen some time here on the court in this Elite 8 game. Foul called on Nielsen guarding Kiara Harris. And we'll see some of the reserves come up to the scorers table ready to check in for Princeton. So we'll see Jade Orange, Jaslyn Terry, and Jordan Fox all come up ready to check in
Just talk about the emotional finish for Lakota West season. Losing to the Vikings once again.
It's a tough one to take, especially for the senior group that's been playing together on varsity for so long.
Yeah, for sure. So the crowd goes wild for Princeton as Harris subs out.
It's an emotional end, as though head their own ways. Is Kennedy Griffin, nice bucket there, but these seniors played together for so long. All Caitlin Fox, the nice steal, and she'll go up and she'll hit 5 points tonight. Only her second bucket, but you have Fox going to Stephen F. Austin. You have Bailiff going to Walsh. You have Sydney Williams heading to Wright State. Caitlin Voss headed to Carleton. Griffin headed to Miami Hamilton. There's just a lot of senior talent here, as you'll see all the reserves come check in for the Firebirds. It'll be Peyton Neal, Ava Usry, Cam Fancher, Elena Kao, and Mackenzie Sparnall. And the West seniors will check out emotionally, sticking together, giving Coach Chadwell a hug. It was a great career for them. Kennedy Griffin comes off emotional.
Yeah, some of these girls have been playing for more than just 4 years of high school. Some in junior high and some middle school.
Yeah, these players have probably all known each other since their elementary days.
Definitely.
Spent a lot of time together over the years. Elena Kao for 3, nearly had it. Offensive rebound by Ava Usry. Time ticking out.
Under 10 seconds left of this game.
Princeton fans getting loud. Usry for 3 at the buzzer, no good, and Princeton will celebrate an Elite 8 win and a trip to the Final Four for the second straight season. And the Firebirds will face an emotional end to a great season. It was a great year with you here with girls basketball and West Broadcasting. We'll see you next year.
Congratulations to the Vikings.